don't use the wrong filters, it could cost you your entire account. Right now, hundreds of traders are scalping tiny caps with zero risk management and blowing up fast. But the smart ones, they're using sniper level filters to dodge rugs, avoid insider traps, and catch instant 3, 5, even 10x moves. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build the perfect filter setup across new creations, about to graduate, and high volume daily runners, using real examples and exact market cap thresholds. These are the same filters I use to build my own daily coin list and hit back-to-back profits. If you've never been too early, too late, or completely rugged, this is your edge. Do me a favor, press that like button and let's get onto it. Alright my friends, today we're going to focus on Axiom migrated tab. A lot of people ask me about the migrated tab because I've already gave you guys on the volume strategy everything about this tab here, the final stretch. When it comes to new pairs, it's irrelevant. You should never put any filters there, to be completely honest. But now we're going to talk about this one here, the migrated. This category shows the newest tokens hitting the market, and to maximize visibility, your filters need to be loose, but also protective against rugs. So here's where I recommend, and I'm going to show you visibly next. At least one social link. If a coin doesn't have social, the dev put literally zero effort, so you should avoid it. Then the dev holding should be maximum 12%. Anything more means the dev likely bought in with more than 3 sol, and that's a no-no, that's a red flag. Then when it comes to insider wallet supply, you want to see maximum 10%. Insider wallets are those that didn't buy but were sent tokens. So too many means the supply is heavily controlled, and you have to be careful about that. You want visibility into as many coins as possible here, but still with filters that give you safety from blatant scams. When it comes to volume, you want minimum 15k, which is enough to avoid dead coins, but not so high that you're late or you're not gonna see a lot of these that could run. When it comes to token age, you want minimum 45 minutes because it helps you filter out spam and gives time for early setup migration. And essentially these are the measures. So now let's look right here at the top on the right. You have migrated. Remember, I gave you all the filters when it comes to final stretch. So when it comes to migrated, you can mix migrated with final stretch. If you put together all these filters, I think you have the perfect setup to start trading low caps on Axiom. So here we are, migrated. Look, when it comes to protocols, you want Pump, you want Launch Lab, you want Bonk, and you want Launch a Coin as well. You don't need Dynamic, Moonshot, Boop. These are irrelevant for now. Then when it comes to socials, as I said in the beginning of the video, you want at least one social, because I mean, if the dev puts zero effort, why would you even try and trade the coin? Then when it comes to metrics, here on volume, see $25,000. So you eliminate all of these fake volume coins that will get you rugged. And that's the only thing you want when it comes to metrics. Now, when it comes to audit, this is the important part. Age, minimum, you want 45 minutes. And then when it comes to dev holding, you want 12%. And there's a difference if you put 10, 12, there's a big difference there when it comes to catching runners. So I think 12% for 2025 is the number. And then when it comes to insiders, you want 10% maximum. So maximum 12% dev holding, and then maximum insiders 10%. Age minimum 45, as I said previously. And if you apply these filters, what you will see is a lot of the garbage will be cleaned, but not all of it. And then if you mix that with the final stretch that I gave you guys on the volume strategy, which I will leave at the end of this video, and I'll also leave a link down below so you guys can watch the volume strategy, which gives you all the final stretch filters that you need. If you mix these two together, I think this is where you have basically the perfect setup to become a profitable Axiom trader. Now let me give you a live example of mixing these two strategies. Okay, so this is the strategy from the volume strategy that I gave you on another video, which is basically you have the 69k migration candle. Look, it migrated, it had the first pump, it actually had 2 pumps. You wait for it to come below, it came below, grab some, it comes again. If it then goes below again, that's when you load up on the green candle, and then you can take profits at 100k, 200k, etc. But here's the reason why these migrated filters are very important. In this case that I traded here, 𝗲𝗏, you can see it went to like 400k. And so how do you know if you should be selling everything at 120 or if you should leave a little bit of profits for 300 to 100k? These filters here that I gave you today are one of the things that you can see to know if you can actually leave like 10 or 20% of your bag on some of these that you probably were already watching on final stretch, because with these filters on migrated, you know that the coin can probably have a little bit more of potential to do 200k, 300k. So 𝗲𝗏 is a great example. So volume strategy gives you the entry, gives you the perfect entry trade, and then these migrated filters let you know if the coin can go to 200, 300k or a little bit higher, so that after you exit on that initial pump at 120k, you know, you see it here, look, the coin is on migrated. And so because it's on migrated and all these metrics that I put there, good volume, the dev isn't holding too much, insiders don't have too much, well, maybe you can push a little bit higher. And that's why I give you guys these filters when it comes to migrated. Okay, these aren't the most important filters. The most important ones are the ones on final stretch, on the volume trading strategy. But these ones are just an add went on. Now, it's very important to understand this. I was only able to catch this with a preset limit order on Axiom. So you come on Axiom, you click limit orders, you see the strategy, and then you leave them and you wait for them to get hit, okay? And this is the most important strategy. It's the limit order strategy. If I had hesitated, or if I was using slower platforms, like for example, Jupiter, I would have completely missed this move. So here's what I want you to do. Click the link under this video, sign up to Axiom. All of my daily entries and exits are updated live there. And very soon I'll be opening a private group only for the Axiom referrals, where I'm going to drop alpha, coins, trades, filters, exact levels I'm watching, everything you need with more detail there. But heads up, this group is free, but is also limited to active traders using my link. No lurkers, no latecomers, just alpha sharing savages trying to outperform the rest of the market. You now have the exact scalping filters that separate winners from the wrecked. Most traders are still guessing, still aping into rugs, but you've got a framework built on precision, timing, and edge. So if you're serious, hit the like under the video, sign up, start trading, and I'll see you on the group when I open it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.